Audio Jungle.
Well, Ricky, you guys have put the final touches on your preparation for the Davis Cup. Here in Costa Rica, how are you guys adjusting to the conditions thus far?
I think the guys are definitely doing better than they did last year. Obviously, there's a little altitude issue that we have here. It doesn't affect the players breathing-wise, but it does affect their ball as it travels through the air. So it's just an adjustment as far as them getting their rhythm and the timing down.
You have two seasoned players and then kind of two new players, although Trey has played quite some time. But how are you hoping that the two youngsters get on with the two seniors such as Gavin and Neil?
Right. So as you know, as I mentioned to you before, that we are going through a rebuilding stage. I mean, we actually went from having the oldest team probably last year to maybe having the youngest team this year. So by us including Tariq and Trey in there, and also Neil, I mean, Neil's not that old, we have that option of playing them when need be, because obviously I don't think Gavin's going to be able to go every day. We hope that he could go every day, but we do have that option of bringing in the youngsters. And just to add to that, obviously, you know, having them on board, they will obviously learn from this, and they'll progress and they get better and better.
What you've seen today, obviously they're going to go through that phase because you were talking about the ball traveling through the air. It's coming off the ground a little for me, a little slower, and they got it coming through their strokes. The timing's off. You've got a few days to work on that. How do you adjust them and mentally in making sure that they adapt to it more quicker?
Well, as you can see, they are getting a little frustrated. I do have people like Gavin here, Jensen, and Steve. So with all our knowledge and experience in playing in altitude, you know, it helps us to keep them level-headed and guide them through it.
All right. Well, good luck. First match Monday. Let's hope that we can get off to a good start.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Youngsters, you're here in Costa Rica. Obviously, you guys really want to do well for yourself and your countries, but what do you think is going to take for you guys to actually help Bermuda make a step forward in this competition?
We really just have to do our best and take the advice that our coaches give us and take it seriously. But other than putting out 100% effort, there's really nothing else to it.
Trey, you've played around the Caribbean, around South America and so forth. The conditions here, the ball is not coming on as fast as you guys are used to because you play in different altitudes. But how are you adjusting to the ball speed?
I think I'm adjusting pretty well. Last year when I was here, it was nowhere near as good as the first few days, but I think I'm getting better to the ball, like how it's flying. Yeah.
Are you able, because you've been in this environment before, are you able to give Tariq some advice?
Yes, I'll try my best.
And Tariq, you were talking about, you know, listening and getting advice and so forth, but how do you guys plan to adjust to a different level of competition? Because you're going to be playing every day, and you play at a high level each day. Something, Trey, you're probably used to a little bit, but when it's game situation, isn't it a little different?
Yes, it's completely different, like the pressure and the crowd getting on you, especially on the other side, it's completely different. Yeah.
Tariq, for you, this is a big step for you. Your first real international representative as a senior. Yeah. How do you feel going into it?
I'm super grateful for the opportunity. I couldn't be happier to be here right now, just being in Costa Rica doing what I love. But I just have to do my best, really. As I said before, just do what my coaches tell me.
Well, guys, you find yourselves in Costa Rica as the leaders of this group, being that the other two are so young. Gavin, do you feel as if it's a lot of pressure to get a good start, especially on your court?
Not really. I mean, Davis Cup is always a lot of pressure when you're representing your country and trying to put, your country before yourself. I think it's more of a learning experience, but it's always pressure when it comes to the Davis Cup, and a good start is crucial for the week, especially when we have a young team. So me and Neil are here to help prepare in the days prior, so that when we start, we're starting like with all engines running and not like waiting to a couple days in before we get going.
Neil, for you, playing at a tournament such as this, getting that good start, putting in the work, how do you feel?
I mean, right now I'm feeling great. I mean, the team is looking really good. I mean, the conditions are a little bit different than it is in Bermuda, but I mean, we're looking to get a great start. I mean, we're playing really well right now, so hopefully we can continue that on to Monday.
When you guys talk about communication, because even if you're playing singles, you're looking for that communication from your teammates. These guys are younger. What are you hoping that they pick up from you while you're on the court, and then hopefully maybe they can take into their games?
So what I think the main thing with communication is within the Davis Cup atmosphere is not so much the on-court, but the off-court people who are cheering on. So we could be down 5-0, 6-1 or whatever, and we need to be cheering them on no matter what, because that's the biggest part, because that can lift us up and the match can turn around in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and I would piggyback on that. I mean, you're only as strong as your weakest link. In general, it doesn't matter who's on court. We've traditionally been a very close team. This competition is very high. We're playing against countries with 8 million people. So as a little island, we need to stick together. That energy really counts. Anytime that I've done well, I always, praise. We've been on different interviews where they're just as important as me out there playing, because it's hot. You're playing against guys that do this 5 hours a day. You need every bit of help you can. And we're here to help show these guys how, it doesn't matter even if let's say Tariq goes on and he loses a match. It's not about you going up and being upset with yourself and all that. No, it's bounce back time. Let's go out and cheer for Trey or myself or Neil. Like, these are things that are crucial for our future and crucial for this week.
When you look at the two youngsters, do you consider Bermuda tennis's future good?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's just them. For us, moving in the right direction, we were the oldest team last year, moving to almost the youngest team this year. And we have two guys that are playing some great tennis. Trey is away in this atmosphere quite a bit. And Tariq is, up at Southampton Princess quite a bit with us. So he's getting this type of Davis Cup stuff, at home. And, if they can catch themselves and get the right mentality, I mean, yeah, I would definitely say the future is bright, and that's why we need to move that direction. We can't play forever. We're here to help where we can, but it's all about these guys and helping them understand what it takes, on day-by-day practices, keeping and also holding them accountable. It's another thing that the younger generation needs to understand. Like, when we go on court here, like, if you don't step up and do your job, like, you're going to sit. So that's another side. Like, we're trying to really mold them in that right direction. And Coach Ricky is doing a good job of that as well.
The adjustment, I know you're pro at Beach to play courts and hard courts, but playing on a regular basis and adjusting to the two, because you might have lessons on the clay court, and then you might have, how do you mentally get yourself around that? Because it's a different game, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Playing on clay is a lot slower, so I have a little bit more time to hit certain shots and everything. So this has been a little bit more of adjustment mentally, because I have to be a little bit quicker with everything. So I've got to get the racket back earlier. I've got to make sure my mind's clicking a little bit faster. My feet are moving quicker. But I think as of right now, fingers crossed, I've adjusted quite well. So I'm hoping that's going to carry me on to Monday.
All right, guys. Good luck on Monday and through the rest of the week in the tournament.
Thank you.